Hi everyone, I'm Smita and I blog at Smiling Colors, and thank you for stopping by today. I'm drawing and coloring with watercolor crayons today, and I have a free printable of this illustration for you, but I will talk more about that later. I'm starting by first lightly sketching in my word happy with a light pencil. This one is a 6H pencil by Tombow. Now I'm going over the word with a black pen. I have sped up this entire video pretty much so that you'll be able to see everything under 5 minutes. Since I plan to watercolor this next, I'm using a Tombow Mono Twin Permanent Marker today. This marker is oil-based, and it is very important that you use something oil-based when you want to watercolor over your illustration. If you use a pen that is water-based and watercolor over it, the black ink from the pen will smear and smudge with the application of water. This is why I love the Mono Twin marker, and it's really inexpensive, and I will leave a link to this pen if you're interested to find it for yourself. This is a quick illustration really, and I'm just doodling flowers and leaves all around the word happy and filling up my page. Once I finished that, I took a moment to scan this illustration so that I can share it as a free printable on my blog. So now you can download this page and enjoy coloring it by heading over to my blog smilingcolors.com. You can find a link to my blog post below in the description as well. Now comes my favorite part, adding color. I'm using watercolor crayons today. These are also by Tombow and are called the Yo-i crayons. The Tombow design team is sharing flower theme projects this week, and I wanted mine to be watercolored. So these crayons, they look very much like a normal crayon but are thicker. They feel like an oil pastel almost. They're creamy and soft. And I'm just adding color to my page now with the crayons. I'm totally not coloring any of the leaves or petals. I'm just adding hints of color with the watercolor crayons. A point to keep in mind is, wherever you lay the pigment down, that area will remain the darkest area. So I'm pressing my crayon down in the center of the leaves, the center of the petals, etc. I like to color my entire page with the crayon first, that is laid on all of my colors, and then go in with my paintbrush. I just dip my brush in water and gently move the pigment around to fill in the lines. I love the way the red reacted immediately with the water here. It's so pretty, right? I'm mixing the red and orange here in the word happy, and then I'm moving on to other areas. For the leaves I used a dark green, light green and a yellow. For each flower I used 2 or 3 colors. I like my flowers to be whimsical, so I mix blues and reds. But you can make the flowers as realistic as you like with these crayons. I like to move my brush from the darker color towards the lighter color and gently mix everything together. There is no learning curve with the watercolor crayons. They are very simple and easy to use, and I find them so much more easier to carry around in my purse these days. Here is how my finished page looks, and again, if you want to color this image yourself, you can download it for free on my blog. I share a lot more of my watercoloring adventures on Instagram. You can follow me at The Shiny Nest. If you're interested in coloring videos and techniques, I'm going to leave a link to a whole playlist of my coloring videos here. All of the art supplies I've used in this video are linked below in the YouTube description box, or as always, you can find the supplies and much more details on my blog smilingcolors.com. If you have any questions or ideas for future videos from me, please leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and happy coloring!